So this is the first time I've opened in the box. As you can see, I've already split the tape. Okay, first thing I notice is a piece of protective PVC. I would assume that that's so that the Stanley knife doesn't go through it, just in case anybody opens it with a Stanley knife. But that is very handy if you get any punctures. Then we have a new bag. Oh, it's very similar to the Honwave one, much better than the old XL style bag. Yep, I like that. That's a good improvement. That's a good improvement straight away. And then we have the set of oars, which are very similar to the old XL style, which I've got to be honest, I do like. Two sturdy aluminium benches. Which again, I do like the aluminium bench. They just seem to be far better than any plywood bench. We have the usual repair kit with a valve spanner and glue in there. Obviously only one part glue. We have the XL style pump, boat pump, which I've got to be honest, I always found pretty good. I was always pleased with that. And then we have the SIB itself, which is this beast. Right. Okay, so that's the SIB out of the box. What are these little things here? Oh, we have two bolt-on rings, which can either be used for towing or I would presume divots for the back of a super yacht. Unfortunately, I had to sell my super yacht last year, so they will be for towing a Ringo or something similar. Okay, put those in a safe place. And let's get this SIB inflated. Well, actually first, whilst it's like this, I'm going to weigh it just to see the actual weight of the SIB on its own. Right, okay, I weigh 95 kilogram. Lifting the SIB, oops, I now weigh 136 kilogram. So 136 minus 95 comes to 41. The two seats, 41, weigh 4 kilogram, so that's 41, so that's 45 kilogram, and the two oars weigh 45, 1 kilogram. So I think that the SIB setup is going to weigh 46 kilogram. XL are claiming 48, but hey, if it's 2 kilogram less than what they say it is, I am more than happy with that. Right, let's get my new SIB inflated. Okay, so I've put my new SIB on a trailer just so that it's easier to film and to show you the things that I think are a vast improvement over the original 360 Explorer. The 360 Explorer Pro has got rid of these stupid trim tabs that they had at the back. I still think it's going to be a little bit more difficult to fit any Beachmaster wheels. It'll need a packer to come out here. I do like the Beachmaster wheels, so I'll probably toy about with that and fit a packer. It has the usual XL thick transom here. I don't like the way that these holes have been finished off. They've been drilled but they haven't been sealed, so I'll seal those holes before the towing guys get bolted on. I do like the handles at the back on the inside of the sponsons. These handles are great. I do like those. There's handles all the way along. There's 3 handles all the way along the side, which will be very good if you fall out or if you go for a swim. It'll be easy to climb back in. I do like the new bow roller. That's a good addition. There are D-rings here, so it's going to be easy enough to make a bridle for the anchor. Let me just have a look. The oars, they have row locks, oar clips, but then they also have oar clips on the inside of the sponsons. Now some people are going to like those because some people like to put the oars on the inside. I personally will never ever use them, so we'll have to see how that goes. They've tied off the seats so that they won't slip right the way off at the back. There is a pronounced V in this deck and in the hull, which I don't know whether it's more than the Homewave T38. I honestly don't know, but it's not a bad V. I don't know if that's actually showing it up very well, but I don't think it's a bad V at all. On the bottom of the keel they have a big keel protector, which I'm quite pleased about. I don't know whether I mentioned the bow roller, but they've got a new bow roller. These handles here on the front, I think they're going to be good if people are sitting on the tubes. I personally would have liked to have seen this rope here extended beyond the front seat. Diane likes something to grab hold of, so I will probably put a rope on either side. We'll have to see what Diane has to say. I really can't see the point of these handles here. These handles. Maybe this one I can, but this one which is under the seat, I don't see the need for it. I don't at all. I think it's a bit of a waste, but you know, somebody might find it useful. I don't know who, and I don't know why, but somebody might do. It has internal D-rings, 1, 2. It has 3 on each side and 1 at the front. The quality is, I think, it's very, very, very good. It's up there with my old XL SD 360. Obviously I've not had time to have a good look over it, but I can't really see any loose seams, any stray bits of glue, anything, to be quite honest, you know. So that's it for the first initial inflation. It's going to be at least a week, maybe 2, before I can get it out on the water and do a water test. In the meantime, if anybody's got any questions at all about it, I am going to leave it inflated. I'm going to leave it inflated to make sure that it's not losing pressure. But if anybody's got any questions at all about it, just give me a shout and if it needs to be filmed, I'll film it and I'll put it as a short on YouTube. If I can just answer it straight away, then I'll answer it straight away. Whilst I'm just stood here, I can actually see a seam which isn't glued down properly. It's something of nothing. I don't know if you can see that, just there. It's just the edge is not glued down, so I'm gonna have to glue that. Let's put it this way, it's certainly not a warranty claim, shall we say. A little bit of glue, roll of that on, and that'll be fine. I'm impressed so far. Not being out on the water yet. Might go on the water and I might think it's a bag of I was nearly going to swear then, and I might think it's no good. But for now, I am very, very impressed. I nearly forgot then, I did say that I'd check some dimensions. So, I'm just going to put the camera down. Hopefully, it'll still pick me up. And the internal width is 82 centimeters. The internal length, a bit more difficult, but the internal length is I think it's 244 centimeters. So the circumference of the sponsons is 138 centimeters. There's a little bit added to that because obviously there's that spray rail at the bottom. So let's say it's 137 centimeters. I'll have to work that out and see what that equates to its diameter. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video of me unboxing and giving the first inflation of my new Explorer Pro 360. If you did, then please subscribe and give me a like. As I said, if there's any questions at all that you'd like to ask, just ask away and I'll see if I can answer them. Or if you'd like a close-up of anything, then again, just ask me and I'll see if I can do it for you. All right, okay, bye.